It's Thursday. It's another. Don't forget to breathe. And I am. I've had a weird week. I've had a weird week that like just feels empty. Um, just unsure what to do with myself. Whether I honestly think, I honestly think it's these sleeping tablets she's got me on for about 2 weeks ish. I've been taking them now for about a month, just short of a month. I've been taking them for now. And for the first couple of weeks, or it was probably halfway through the second week, they work fine, exactly how we described them. So take them half an hour before going to bed. And by the time, and I was doing that, and by the time I I went to bed, ooh, still needs a new chair. By the time, by, by the time I went to bed, by the time I go to bed, I'll be like off, bland and odd. Um, but then things they changed. I don't know whether my body got used to them, but like difficult to explain. It's like my mind started fighting back. I've said for a long time that the issue with the insomnia is my mind won't switch off. Um, it had for like almost 2 weeks. These tablets were switching it off for me, but it seems my mind's like fighting back. Because I'll take the tablet and then I'll go to bed, and a couple of hours later I'll still be awake. Um, but the only change is that when I do fall asleep, I am then asleep. It's not. I'm not getting the 2 or 3 hours that I'd normally get when I suffer from insomnia. In insomnia, it's strange. Some people say insomnia. It's like, oh, people don't get sleep. No, they do get sleep, just not an awful lot of it. I've said before that I could be awake for God easily 39 hours without sleep. I can go 39 hours without sleep. Well, not go 39 hours without sleep, but I will be awake for 39 hours, and then I'll fall asleep. But I'll only fall asleep for like 3 hours, and then I'll wake up again. So like off the back of 39 hours of being awake, only getting 3 hours sleep is not healthy. It's not healthy for the body or for the mind. It's just not healthy. But that's insomnia. Um, a normal week, a normal night would be falling asleep, being awake all night in bed, staring at the ceiling, tossing and turning, trying to get my mind to switch off, and then falling asleep eventually at about 5 or 6 or 7 in the morning, and then waking up at 8 or 9 or 10. That's you're just getting like those few hours sleep. Um, and the body just the body just can't perform on that, and the mind just the mind goes to mush. The mind just fucking turns like marshmallow. It just goes to mush. So anyway, recently though, in the last couple of weeks, not gone back to as severe as that, but I'm finding it difficult for my mind to switch off again. And the worst thing is, and I've actually forgotten to do it again. Today I've got to phone up the doctors. He sent me a text message saying like fucking phone up for your results, and I missed it the first couple of days. I've missed like the time to phone up because because I'm just wiped out first thing in the morning, regardless of what time I fall asleep. I might still be awake at like 3 o'clock in the morning, but because I'm now getting fucking 6, 7 hours sleep, I'm then not getting out of bed. I'm not waking up until gone 10 o'clock in the morning, which is normally the latest. When I was suffering, it was normally the latest I'd be getting up would be 10 o'clock. So like the last couple of weeks, I've just haven't been able to get to be awake at the time when I can phone the doctors, which is crazy. Which is absolutely fucking crazy. I mean, I've always thought that this fucking phone up for an appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning is just needs to be changed. It doesn't work. I know there's a movement out there. I can't remember off the top of my head. I actually read it a couple of weeks back that there was people who were saying, "Look, this needs to be changed." It was an organisation was saying this needs to be changed, and the doctors' organisation said, "No, we can't do that because." Oh no, it was on about going online, switching online, so I'd be able to like just go online and book an appointment online. I can actually do that now, but it's only a 2 hour thing between 8 and 10 in the morning, and like I said, I'm still fucking fast asleep at Jordan knows house because these tablets do knock me out, they fucking knock me out, you know. Uh, but these want like online appointments all the time, so I'll be able to get up whenever, make an appointment online, and then get the appointment. The online stuff does work, but what the Doctors Association, whoever they are, I can't remember the brain, you know, I can't remember the acronym for them, but the Doctors Association, they said no, it'll serious serious illnesses will go will slip through the net if everybody started online. And I'm like, well, no, that's bullshit because there's people like me who are seriously damaged, who can't even get an appointment because we're fucking incapable of being anywhere near what's the word I'm looking for? Anywhere near alive to fucking make the appointment, get to make an appointment between 8 and 10 in the morning. It's just that window's too small for people like me. That window's too small, um, and I can't control it because I've even tried setting an alarm. I tried setting my alarm, being Google, who normally gets me up without a fucking issue. Oh, even before I was suffering with the insomnia, even the not Google, the other thing, the Alexa, the Alexa thing. It used to get me up without get me up without an issue. And now I just sleep through. I'm just zoned out completely. So I need to figure that out. I need to try and be awake, even if it's awake at fucking half past 9, and jump online and get a fucking appointment. It'd be like a week before they get in touch with me doing it that way, but at least they get in touch with me. That's how the doctor picked me up last time. The Doctor Els, by seeing the online stuff. I tried for a week to try and get an appointment, and I tried once with the online on the Tuesday or the Wednesday it was, and he got back in touch with me. He texted me on the Friday, and I said like, well, I'll give you a phone appointment. And then when I spoke to him on the phone, he sorted out a face to face for me. That seems to be how the fucking NHS works these days. And when I use the term work very loosely because it fucking doesn't. But yeah, so there's that. I mean, the only other thing this week that I haven't even figured out when I'm going to do this, but I did some online research to find out how I am best going about making brewing the cider, the strong cider that I want to brew. Um, And this is the fridge over here. I've got a sachet out here. This is, and that's backwards. So we'll turn it around. No, it's Slavin EC 1118, and I got 10. I got 10 sachets, and they're good until like 2029 or something, you know, so I can brew enough fucking cider just in time to get shut of the fucking Labour cunts out of office in 2029. God, that's a year we can't wait for, isn't it? I don't think the country's going to survive that long. I really don't. He's fucking screwing everything. That's something I'm going to fucking complain about. This year, COP30. I can't believe that a bigger fuss wasn't made of the amount of rainforest they cut down to plough a road through to the conference centre, so these twats who were attending it didn't have to drive through the rainforest. I mean, that's not internet bullshit. I thought it was because I thought, nah, that you've got to be making that shit up because that just sounds too fucking. It just sounds like something you make. But no, I did my research as I always do with these things, and I don't often get things wrong. But they fucking did. They shut down. I can't remember off the top of my head how much. I have actually got it. I did put it on my socials when I did the research, and I cut a few months back now. When I did the research and how much of the rainforest they chopped down to build this road, so these fucking rats that are attending this COP30 conference didn't have to fucking drive through the rainforest. I'm like, are you fucking messing? It was something they fucking did. I mean, I've been saying it for years now. I mean, I used to be a big believer. I was all about climate change and fucking this shit's going to ruin the planet. It's going to ruin us all. And then one day, it was I've been reading something, and I off the top of my head now, I can't remember what it was that I was reading, but I was reading something on it. And about a week or so later, I was listening to a guy speak, and what he was saying contradicted what I'd read, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I went back to what it was that I'd read a week earlier, thinking that I'd made a mistake. But no, the absolutely the guy and the literature contradicted each other, and they were both speaking out about climate change, and they contradicted each other, and I was like, what the fuck's this? So then, I started looking into it further, and the more I looked into it, the more I found that it's just bullshit. It's a load of crap. It is a form of control. And I'll tell you right now, they go on about the ice caps melting. Now the ice caps are melting, they're shifting, but that's something you fucking believe or not believe. But there's actual real scientists, not climatologists, on the fucking ice caps, measuring the ice caps continually, because they're not shrinking at all, they're actually growing, but they're losing on one side and gaining on the other, so the fucking ice cap's moving. That's what they're measuring, the ice cap's fucking moving. It's actually gaining a greater mass, but it's moving. So that's what they're monitoring on the ice cap. But you can either fucking believe that or not. That's entirely up to you. But I tell you this now, even you fucking logical man should tell you this. There has been many, many times in the history of this rock that we live on where there hasn't been ice caps, and not once has there been a fucking water world like fucking that's that other bloody movie where there's just a little bit of land and everything else is water. It's never been like that because it doesn't work like that. So when they start telling you that the fucking lowlands are going to get fucking swallowed up as the ice caps melt, that's bollocks. That's 100% bollocks, because it doesn't work like that. And these are supposed to be fucking scientists that tell you that. I'm not a scientist, but I know it doesn't fucking work like that. And the evidence is fucking in our history. The fuck, not once have we Has land been swallowed up by fucking water because there's been no ice caps, and there's been no ice caps fucking loads of times. That's how it goes. There's ice caps, and then there's no ice caps, and then there's ice caps, but then there's no ice caps. But our minds are so fucking tiny, we can't comprehend the time frame that it takes for that to fucking do. At best, we can fucking only imagine 200 years. We can't imagine thousands of years. It's fucking honestly. It's fucking crazy. I mean, even thinking about the... I'm getting all worked up now. Even thinking about the time, the history of this rock, that the best way that you can even begin to imagine about how long this rock has existed, we are closer to the extinction of the dinosaurs as what the extinction of the dinosaurs are to the fucking of this rock being formed. That's fucking, and it's not by a short way, it's by a fucking long way as well. It's you just can't imagine the time frame of this fucking planet. You just can't do it. It's like trying to imagine how fucking big space is, how big not just the universe but space itself. Our minds are too small to comprehend this shit, which is why those fucking gobshites over at COP30 right now know that they can manipulate your mind because you don't use it, you don't think. You think the way they want you to think, because to them it's all about that. It's all about money. I mean, if it was about saving the planet, they wouldn't have fucking shut down a few fucking acres of rainforest just to make a fucking road so they could get to this conference and then go, oh, we must save the rainforest. Fuck off. Anyway, I got a little bit animated there. That's me. I'm out. Look after yourself. Love you. Bye.